MKP Group, based in Milton Keynes, Buckinghamshire, supply metal pressings and welded products to a variety of industries, serving large customers such as Bentley, Aston Martin and the British Library. They acquired Maine Office Ltd in 2006, a company that they already provided subcontract services to since the mid-80s. After the purchase, they identified that Maine's MRP system was failing. Said Hannah Reid, Financial Control Manager, the data was structured very poorly, which caused traceability issues and inaccurate lead times. Support was no longer available for the previous system, so we had to look for alternatives. We identified that we needed better stock control of Maine stock and greater visibility of planning. Long term, we knew that it also may prove suitable for projects within MKP. Director Mike Reid reviewed several systems, but quickly selected 123insight for Maine, after attending an evaluation workshop with the system being implemented in 2006. Said Hannah, after the acquisition we were uncertain of how many licenses would be required, so the flexibility to increase or decrease on a monthly basis was of interest to us. The fact that the subscription was monthly rather than a large annual cost was also very attractive. Several key staff attended training in December 2006, with Hannah initially expecting resistance to change. The staff were very entrenched with the old system, but would also moan about it constantly. This no longer happens with 123insight. They also ask more questions now, and they're willing to try and find new ways to do things rather than just accepting the limitations of the old system. Maine went live on 123insight in early 2007 across all departments. Hannah had a back seat during this period. She noted, although I was trained on 123insight at the time, I served as a backup to the key staff that implemented the system. However, I could see that immediately it made significant changes to the business. Stock was significantly reduced, as previously more products were stored to cover for inaccuracies. When we did stock takes, we would often find loads of rusty items that we couldn't use. We're now stocking more of the right products, and overall just have much tighter control. Bills of material are now also structured more accurately, which further positively impacted on stock. There were numerous other benefits that Hannah noticed over time. She commented, "It was the little things, such as the fact that we could create a field to store drawing numbers that could then be searched on. Also, when we search on a serial number, we can easily find a previous transaction, which can then be duplicated for a new order." Rolling forward to 2013, MKP had a requirement to handle several major projects, one of which was to supply components for a newspaper and book storage system at the British Library. Hannah knew that 123insight was the right system for the job. She said, "As 123insight was working so well at Maine, we didn't consider looking at any other systems. Implementation was straightforward as there was very little data to import, and we went live in early 2013 once the project started." Although 123insight was only being used for specific projects, Hannah confirmed that across the board, benefits seen at Maine were also experienced at MKP. We're using 123insight primarily to handle planning and production for these projects. After going live, we could instantly see where any works or sales orders were. There was immediate traceability. Lead times are more accurate, and 123insight allows us to handle exceptions in production that previously would have been difficult to deal with using our old system. Now that MKP are running 123insight across two businesses, good backup and support is paramount. Hannah appreciated the support that she received on the few occasions she requested it. "I like the fact that you don't just get put on hold in a call centre. Normally calls are picked up within seconds and the person you talk to takes ownership of the query. Most questions are answered immediately." Standardising on one system has made life much easier for all of the users. Hannah concluded, "What caused us to lose money previously was the mistakes such as ordering the wrong item or manufacturing to an incorrect bill of material. 123insight is just so easy to use that these problems just go away. It takes the firefighting element out of day-to-day business. We also like the license flexibility and not being tied to an annual contract."